Now before we go out and have a look at the car, let me explain for those that don't know what a Eunos Cosmo actually is. Produced between 90 and 96, the Cosmo was Mazda's flagship 2+2 tourer. It was their answer to the Porsche 928 and the 8 Series BMW. It had very low production numbers at just under 9,000. They only came with two engine options, the 2-rotor twin-turbo 13B, which was essentially the same engine that was fitted to the FD RX-7, and the 20B twin-turbo 3-rotor, which produced over 300 horsepower. The 20B was the rarest, with less than 4,000 ever made. All Cosmos were made in Japan, and today there are only a handful in the UK. A lot of the 20B cars have had their engines robbed for engine swaps into other cars, which makes a 20B with its original engine a very rare beast. Majority of the Cosmos were very high tech and had a cream interior, but mine's a Series 2 Type SX, or Sports Extra. The SX was marketed as the driver's car and had lower, stiffer suspension and a black half-leather interior. Anyway, enough about the history, let's go and look at mine. Right, let's have a little look inside and see what we got. Inside, aside from it being very comfy, it feels weirdly modern. Like it's all very curvy and, dare I say, sexy. Obviously the gearbox is not connected because I don't have one. Manual seats, and again this is the Type SX Series 2 with the black leather and the black Alcantara. Little ashtray and I don't know, CDs, cassettes potentially. Looks like we've got air conditioning, which is a nice touch. All your standard bits and bobs, typical Japanese. About 14 different speeds for your intermittent wipers, same as the RX-7. What else have we got? Let's have a look in the back. Oh, again, relatively comfy place to be. I think these pop up, don't they? Well, maybe they do, I don't know. I don't know enough. Nice little dark headliner, and I say inside it's pretty nice, you know, complete as well. A little bit of trim missing there because, well, the ECU's been removed. Let's go and have a look what it looks like outside. Set of aftermarket Ekeep wheels, rusty brakes, but aside from it needing a wash, it is very, very, very clean. Like rust free clean. If you look down the line of it, it's clean. No dings, no rust. Very much worth saving. Original lights, badges, spoiler. Probably a different exhaust, but I can deal with that. And I think it's a gorgeous looking thing. It's actually 5 meters long. It's massive for a two-door. It is huge. Right, this side again. Clean, clean, clean. All the way round. The tiniest little bit of surface in there, but again, all original spot welds, never been welded. Tiny little bit of surface there which we can rub back and paint. Interesting, very, very interesting. All super solid through here. In the shuts, just a bit muddy, just needs cleaning, but super duper lovely clean. Oh, what a lovely place to be. Very expensive place to be on fuel though, I'll tell you that. We'll talk about that in a minute. But like I say, very complete, but it does have an Achilles heel, and that Achilles heel is the fact that we have no engine. No engine at all, and currently no gearbox either, no manifold, no turbo pack, no nothing. And to my dismay, because I didn't look at it very much before I bought it, I then had another inspection once it arrived, and the loom's been chopped. So that puts me in a bit of a situation, because I'm not going to find one of those. But again, the airbox, all of these rare unobtainium pieces are missing. Let's have a look in the boot. Maybe there'll be some bits in there. Love it. Is that a high level brake light that's been painted over? The more you look, the more you find. Oh! Hello. Right. Upper inlet manifold. Original, very rare 3-rotor sequential twin turbo one. And a throttle body. Got a few little bits of prop shaft, which is nice. An ECU, which says read-on on it. You tell me, guys, I know nothing about it. And an intercooler and a horrendous sub and some horrible cables which I can't wait to rip out. Got some floor mats, Cosmo floor mats, and oh no, tell me that's not JDM. The JDM flare. Makes it all worth it when you got a flare. Set of illegal plates. Ugh. Put those in a bin. And that's about it. But where do we go next? Very comfy. But unfortunately, at the moment, it's an extremely expensive paperweight. And there's only a handful of them in the UK. And as you saw, it needs its engine. The 20B3 rotor was only put in the Eunos Cosmo, and as I said at the start of the video, they made less than 4,000 of them. And all of them, pretty much, including this one, has been removed to be put into a drift car, a race car, because with a few little bits and bobs, they make 1,000 horsepower stock. Stock internals, bit of playing around, and the 20B will make you 1,000 horsepower. So you can see why they get ripped out. Now sourcing one is going to be extremely difficult, but before I get to the stage of sourcing one, if you're a regular viewer, you'll know that I got some garages to finish off. So I got to do that before I got a dry and clean environment to crack on with this one. But it's too good to tear apart and put a V8 in it, or a V12, have an XJS or something off the wall and crazy. The car is too original. It's got all of its bits and bobs. It needs saving, it really does. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna have to fabricate a loom and find some wiring diagrams in Japanese and convert them over online, but I think it's a cool prospect, I really do. And I think this stock 20B twin turbo, one of only a few on the roads in the UK, take it to some cool car shows in the summer, hold on to it for a bit, maybe, potentially. But like I say, I've got a few contacts for an engine, but then when you get an engine, there are the rare unobtainium bits that go onto the engine. Some of it's shared with an RX-7 FC and FD. But it's a voyage of discovery, and I hope you enjoy going on that voyage of discovery with me, but it's not going to be for a while. So it's worth staying tuned to see what happens in between times. Thanks for watching, guys. See you soon.